Where'd you go, brother? That's the C-Train!
Hey, what's up, you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Kotobukiya statue review on the Street Fighter Bishoujo Ibuki. If you're trying to pick this up, you can order it at
Big! Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
And thanks so much, Kotobukiya, for making this review possible. Be sure to check the latest from them by checking the links in the description below. I'm not too familiar with this character, but man, she does look gorgeous. Anyway, on the side, you can see Ibuki right over there, looking nice. I like it. And then on the side, you can see some product shot, looking nice. I like that. And then there's a read-up over here. If you want to read it, pause it now. And then coming soon, Rainbow Mika. All right, let's get to it and crack this thing open. And here's Ibuki out of the packaging. And as always, I'm very impressed with these Bishoujo statues. I'm not too familiar with this character. My brother is, so I was able to have my brother take a look at it. So I will discuss the likeness to the character from the game and everything later on. But man, I mean, this is just a beautiful pose. I really like the way this character looks. I mean, she's got the bare feet over there. You got the little exposure on the side of the hips and everything. Very nice pose. Very nice little hairpiece right over there. So anyway, let's take a closer look at Ibuki. Now, before taking a closer look at the head sculpt, I wanted to mention there is some assembly required. She has her long ponytail over here. So you just want to plug that into the back of her head. And you want to make sure it's resting right above the back right there, or tailbone anyway, and there that goes. And man, this is a beautiful looking piece. Now, my brother said something that the likeness is not dead on. I thought the face actually looked pretty good, but he said, it doesn't really look like her. There's something about the nose or something. So that was my brother's perspective on it. I think she still looks pretty though. I like it. I really like how the eyes look, and she has this nice flesh tone throughout. I like how the strands of hair are popping out of the front right there. I think that looks really good. And on the Kotobukiya website, they did update it with an announcement that there will be a version that does have a masked Ibuki head sculpt right over there. I don't know if you'll be able to do a head swap or if it'll be a completely separate figure. But yeah, you could see the masked version right over there, not looking too shabby. And I really love this tan color and the shading going on with the tan. I think that looks really nice. I'm always a big fan of the shadowing effect, and they hit it hard with that. She's got a little knot right there tied up in the back. You can still see the hair coming through up to the ponytail. She has this nice dagger, and yep, some of you just love it when I say gunmetal, so there we go. Gunmetal gray right over here for this dagger, looking really nice. I dig that. Again, I like how they do the flesh tone over here. You can see some slight shading in it. Nice bands right there. Again, some nice rips over there, right above there. Looking really nice with that tan coloring again. I really love that shadowing effect. Looking at the left hand, you can see they even painted her fingernails. Looking really nice. Hands looking really good. Yeah, man. Very good. Got some side boobie right there. Yeah, gotta like that side boobie. Yeah, not looking too bad. Thank you, Kotobukiya. Thank you, Kotobukiya. I don't know what's happening to my voice. Anyway, looking on the back and side of the figure, I really like how we have this gap right over there. And it's just the character's design, I believe, and it just looks really nice. I think that's really neat how they did that. Very baggy pants, and it goes right through the crack. So there's a big old crevasse right in there. Not looking too bad at all. Looking really nice. And then we have these bands right there, and of course we get these Ibuki toes. Looking really nice. I like those. Looking really cool. They're all painted and everything. Unfortunately though, on the left foot we have a little QC issue. It looks like a little mark right there, and it was like that out of the packaging. Rarely do I ever see QC issues from Kotobukiya. Doesn't really bother me too much, but you know, the way the feet are sculpted and everything looks really nice. So I do think that they did a good job with it for the most part. Really liking these bands over here too. Very good looking statue, man. I really like it. Then you also have some display options with the bottom of the base. As always with these Street Fighter figures, you could pop this off right here at the bottom. I want to be careful with it, so you could take that off, and I actually have both of these sheets in here. So you get the Street Fighter right there, or you could have Ibuki with the Street Fighter logo right there. I tend to put them both inside there because I don't want to lose them. Now measuring the height of this Ibuki statue with the base and everything, you can see that she's standing at about 10 inches tall. Then comparing Ibuki to some other gorgeous Street Fighter Bishoujo statues, we have Yuri, Poison, and Sakura right there, and I think these all just look amazing. Kotobukiya is killing it! Then comparing Ibuki to your average 6-inch scale action figure, here she is next to the Marvel Legends Big Time No Letdown Spider-Man. So again, I think Kotobukiya did a really good job with this statue. I really like the paint on it a lot. The sculpted details over here look really good. I love these realistic wrinkles. I like the toes, you know. The tiny little QC issue doesn't really bother me that much. I mean, I just think it's a good looking statue. Unfortunately, I'm not that familiar with the character, but I do like this piece a lot. And I hope you guys enjoyed this review a lot. If you did, please hit the like button. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, would you? And then if you're you're already subscribed, make sure you hit that notification bell, and you can see photo gallery of images over at toynewseye.com. I'll catch you guys later. Peace!
Posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures every day. I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, it's okay.